Hi, my name's Tom. This is the JM4 Pro power bank. It's got built-in cables, so you don't have to worry about forgetting them. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you everything you get. So you really only get a couple things. You get the instructions. They're very straightforward, nice and easy. You get one cable right here. This is a separate cable. This has a USB-A and a USB-C on it. We'll talk about that in a second. And then here is the actual charging block itself. You say, okay, fine. It looks like a regular charging block. That's cool. It's got a little couple ports at the top. It's got USB-A, and then a C in the middle. But on the bottom, there you go. This thing actually has cables built in. It has a little USB micro cable for charging. It has a little USB or little lightning cable for charging. It has a USB-C and it has a USB-A built in. All these cables are built in so that when you go out traveling, when you go doing stuff, you have this battery ready to go. You don't have to worry about forgetting your cables because don't worry, they're actually attached and built into the charger itself. This is one hefty battery. The little cords, by the way, do all snap in just like that. They snap in nice and tight. I took this on a trip across country and it worked great. I used it the entire time. Just very, very handy, very, very nice to use. Again, it is a pretty hefty battery. It's a 50 milliamp battery or mAh battery. It does work really, really well. It is heavy. It's about a pound or so. So it's a super duper dense battery. It looks wonderful. I love the look of this thing. Nice and simple. You ready for all the controls? You ready? There's one button on the side. You just go ahead and press that button once. And there you are. You have your battery percentage. I'm at 65% right now. And that's all there is to it. You double click and that turns off. That's all there is to it. It just sits there and it tells you the battery percentage charge. It's real nice and simple. I like the fact that it doesn't have any little bar graphs or little dots or anything, so you have to kind of guess. Percentages are the way to go. Numbers tell you everything. So let's go ahead and see this thing work. I'm going to go ahead and plug in a couple different things here. Let's see here. I got an old iPhone that uses a lightning cable, so I'm going to go ahead and plug that in to this right here. I'll plug that in right there. And let's see here. There we go. It's now charging. You can see. I'm going to leave that there. And oh my gosh, I've got a speaker with a little tiny, one of those little tiny micro USB things. Older stuff still has that, but I'm going to charge that. I'm going to plug that in right there. Okay, there we go. Now that's charging as well. So I have two things charging. You know what I have? I have a little camera light here. Boop, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in too. That's USB-C. I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to plug that into the side. Where's my charging port on this one? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. And now that's charging as well. I don't know if there's a little light on this or not. But there you go. I now have three things charging. My percentage is still there. It still runs just fine. It's charging just fine. Now, I do have one more USB-A I can charge off of it, and then I have two other ports right here. These two ports, these two USB-A ports, I'm going to go ahead and unplug some stuff and show it to you here. These two, I'm going to plug these all back down. These two USB-A ports right here, you can plug whatever you want into that. You can go ahead and plug in the USB-A to something else, that's fine. Maybe, or USB, maybe you go ahead and have, maybe there's a USB-D someday. Plug USB-A into that, it goes into USB-D, that's fine, it's great, expandability there. And you also have right in the middle have a USB-C port. Again, you can do whatever you want, you can plug that in. That's an in and out port. You can charge up to 6 things with this, and I'm going to show you one more neat trick here. You need to obviously go ahead and put power into this. Well, that's where this comes in. This little cord, a USB-A and a little USB-C, that middle port right here, that's for power in. So I'd plug that into that. I would take this and I would plug it into a power block or a power adapter somewhere, and I would charge it up. Now, I know you're saying, what's the point of a mobile battery if you forget the cable? Oh my gosh, you still can't charge it. Don't worry, they thought about that. The USB-A cord here is also in and out. So you can plug this into a power block and that will still go ahead and charge the battery. So two ways to charge, either the USB-A cord right there or the little USB-C cord right here. It just works really, really well. Again, I powered all my devices off it. I was playing around with it. They claim it can repower an iPhone 17 up to 55% in something like a half hour. If I double click the button, the LED goes off. That's all there is to it. It's just a battery with cords built in. It's really, really handy. because you have those cords built in, you don't have to worry about what cord do I have to bring, what cord do I have to have. Oh my gosh, I brought a lightning cable, but the cable's already all crimped. It doesn't work. What am I going to do? You don't have to worry about that. You have this thing built in. It's kind of like added protection. It's a great battery. It works really, really well. And it's just has all these extra little features. Well worth it. This is highly recommended. Just so you know, I would send this battery to go ahead and give it a try. I did use it for a full week in a trip across country, and it worked really great. I was able to plug things in. I was able to charge, uncharge stuff, or I was able to plug it back in. I was able to charge the battery back up. Everything worked great. The little LED is perfect, and it's held up pretty well. I didn't put it in a case or anything. I just kind of threw it into a bag with a bunch of other stuff, and it held up really, really well. It's a nice little battery. It's about a pound again, maybe a little over a pound, so it has some heft to it, but it also means that it has a lot of power in there. It will go ahead and charge a whole bunch of things. It was great, and I really, really do like it.